Hey guys, today's gonna be a different video. I'm gonna share some stuff that's been going on, in my personal life. Um, well, when I started this channel a year ago, I had every intention on keeping up with it and doing weekly videos and all of that. But, that's kind of been impossible, and I did want to share why. Um, Not that really it's anybody's business, but I just figured that there are some people who do watch my videos that have liked my videos, and I've probably always wondered where I've been. So, not only have I had computer issues, that's a whole nother issue, but there's also been some other things going on in my life. Um, I have a 6-year-old son and a 2.5-year-old daughter, and my son was diagnosed with autism. So, that being said, I've had a very hard time dealing with it. I've kind of gone into a state of denial, I guess, and the whole thing of blaming myself and saying, oh, it's your fault, and that kind of thing. But I'm to a place now, I know that it's not my fault, and it's just something that he was pretty much born with, and I had nothing to do with it. I know that now, but for a while I didn't know that, and that was my problem, and I think a lot of it was I just kind of sat around, I didn't want to do anything, and it was just a depression, mostly, and there's also been, other things going on with my husband. Um, I don't even like to talk about it, but, the main thing is my son. You know, it's hard. It's a daily struggle to deal with a child with autism. If you guys are familiar with children with autism, it's just a constant struggle. They have social issues, and they have a hard time just functioning, and it's how he is. But thank God he's a mild case, and he has done really well. As soon as he was diagnosed, I pretty much said, okay, what do I do? What do I do to fix him? I was depressed and upset, but also at the same time, I said, I have to take action. I'm his mother, and if I don't take action, who's going to do it? So I had to be strong because my husband just completely shut down and couldn't deal with it. So I just dealt with it, and he's doing great now. He's in therapy. He has speech therapy, and he has occupational therapy to help with his fine motor skills because he doesn't have a lot of strength in his hands to do certain things, and that's a problem that a lot of autistic children have, is they have issues, with fine motor skills and really anything that involves, you know, um, using their hands for something like writing or picking things up and things like that. So he's had some weaknesses with that, but he's getting help with that. So we just had a meeting at his school, and he's been in mainstream school, so he's been with, regular children with, no problems. And we've been happy that he's been able to stay in mainstream. And I also just found out that when we went to this meeting that they're moving him out of mainstream, and they're putting him into self-contained, which is special ed. So that was hard to swallow. Very hard to swallow. I could just cry thinking about it because I thought we were past all that, but we're not. And the teachers said the main reason why they want to switch him is because he's falling behind. because of his problem. So that's really all we can do at this point, is just allow the school to do whatever they want with him, because I mean, it comes down to what's best for him, and if I say keep him in mainstream, he's not going to do any, it's just too much for him, I guess. So, it was hard for me, but at the same time, I have to be thankful that he's not worse off. I mean, it could be a lot worse. So, that's my son. He's a sweet little guy. I love him to death. But anyway, off of that. And to top it all off, my husband and I are not doing well. That's another thing that's hard. We don't really get along like we used to. It's kind of like we've grown apart, I guess. And, I've kind of gone through the thing with that too, blaming myself that it's my fault, and I can't keep doing that to myself because it's not healthy. I've got enough on my plate with my son. And, he kind of bows out of that, so I got to deal with that on my own. So, it's hard because him and I we've been together for a while. We've been together for, it'll be 8 years, married for, it'll be 5 years. So, we've been together a while, and it's kind of, we've got 2 beautiful children together, and it's really hard to swallow that it's possible it might be over. So, right now, I'm just kind of taking things as they come, hoping they get better. But as of this moment, it's not. So, if you made it through this video listening to my sad stories, thank you for listening. I think I just had to vent and let it out to someone other than my mother or whoever, because it's been hard. It's been a hard road. The past year has been very rough on me. So, I just wanted to kind of vent, I guess. So, basically, at this point, I'm just praying for my family to survive all of this, and I'm praying for my husband and I to somehow get through all of this. Like I said, we're just not getting along. It just doesn't look very good for us. So, I don't know. I mean, things could change, and maybe they won't. So, I have to think on both sides of the spectrum. I can't be thinking positive, because then if it doesn't work out, I'll be disappointed. And if I think negative, that's not good either. So I just have to be prepared for the worst and prepared for it to get better. So I'm prepared for whatever comes in the near future. So, I'm past blaming myself for everything going on in my life. I just kind of have to deal with it and be a trooper and be a good mom to my kids, and that's really all that matters at this point, is that I take care of my children, and I'm a good mom, and I try to be a good wife through everything that's going on. So, like I said, if you made it through this video, congratulations. If not, I completely understand. I just had to get the stuff off my chest. So stay tuned for happier videos, and thanks for watching.